It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers, and it comes your way next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They face second down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback in their passing game.
Jim Harbaugh unhappy with the officials, didn't like that call, and he throws the challenge flag. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They send the tight end in motion. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have enough for the first down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On the option, here's Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Denver first down. Play action now. It's Nix. That one, take it in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a...
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Throwing. Nix. Quick hitting slant there. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Chargers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They've raced out to a big lead as they look for a potential early knockout. And a short pickup past the 25. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
Crowd right.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They bring the tight end in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing now is Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To throw is Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, it's Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And he will get into the end zone. Hayden Hurst, touchdown Los Angeles.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers get back in it. It is 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. The open man is Adkins. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's 2nd and 9. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
A first down throw for Nix. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. This one complete to Palmer.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd and a yard. He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now, Herbert. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, LA.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the shotgun, here. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
The Chargers offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Herbert to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Now Herbert taking off. He'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scramble.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan McMillan.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Edwards. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Pistol here for Herbert. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll run it with Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. On 1st down, it is Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Play action now. It's Nix. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They send Sutton in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second down, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing, Nix. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Nix. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. It's second down. A run with Dobbins. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Alex Singleton, there on the tackle. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing now is Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Back to throw is Nix. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll go again with Williams. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Here's Nix to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 5. On play action now, Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Motion man is the tight end going right. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Give for Edwards running right. And he's in! Gus Edwards. Touchdown Chargers. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now, Herbert. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go with Williams. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
It's another run here for Williams. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Herbert to the air again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Here's Dobbins.
Let's go.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. He connects with Disley. And he's into the end zone. Will Disley. Touchdown, LA. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead?
Williams hit, and he loses the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They run over center with Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Williams gets it on the draw. And he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one.
Okay, this is it. I'm not having fun anymore. Seriously, let him play.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.